9:43. Accelerate, my dude. What are you doing? Oh, I see what he did. He hit the blinker and trying to turn, or trying to turn off the blinker. He actually pressed it in the other direction. Those are nice. I like those seats. I just don't like the transmission. I remember I had one. Um, my wife, she always wanted a Jeep. Um, she's like, I always wanted a Jeep Cherokee. So that's what we got. Grand Cherokee Laredo, fully loaded, whole 9 yards. And the transmissions were trash. We actually we went through two transmissions with that thing. So we spent a lot of money. We wasted a lot of money. We never should have got that truck. You know what I mean? And we found out about it after we bought it. We bought it, and a friend of mine, Ron was like, "Oh man, that's how he used to talk. Oh man, why you get one of them kind of cars? Oh man, it might be good. Oh, man, nah." I was like, "Well, you tell me now that we got it." Oh man, I was like, "Dang. Oh well." And then I was asking around. I asked this one guy. He had just when we got ours. I asked him, I said, "Man, how is yours?" He said, "It's all right. It's not bad." Okay. So then I asked this one lady. She was like, uh-uh. She was like, "I done had this transmission replaced already, and blah blah blah." She was like, I was like, "Oh man!" And then like maybe a year and a half after that, the transmission went out. Oh wow, you cut in front of the truck and like slow dragged it. You don't realize trucks got a lot of weight behind them. They can't just stop like that. They can't just slow down. It's not easy. You see that a lot in Georgia, surprisingly. You know, he works at waste management. It's crazy. That's a mosque, and they ran out of money. Wow. And that was they had been shut down since before COVID. So a lot of places, yeah, COVID kind of hurt them, but that place is already shut down. There's a couple places where I'm at right now, where I'm driving to right now, that had left two lanes to turn left onto US 29 North. Okay, which is Marshall Highway. That's east and west. Georgia got some bad signage, man. They got horrible signage. I love Georgia. I really, really do. It's the reason why I moved down here. But they got bad signage, you know, particularly the Metro Atlanta area where I live. Sorry, y'all. I got Google Maps in my head. I like it better than the iPhone version. But yeah, yesterday I took my daughter to college. It was dope, you know. because my wife, the thing about it is my wife, when she went to college, she didn't have all that. They just dropped off and like here's $2, bye. Drove back to New Orleans, you know. Um, Matter of fact, when she went to go register for her classes and everything, she said, yeah, they went and parked under, they sat under a tree and just said, don't go, it's gone. I had to figure it out on my own. So, like, our thing is we want to be part of, you know what I mean? You want to feel like you're celebrated, you know, so, it feels not really much about the people, you know, so we kind of did our thing. I feel like she's, you know, I don't know. It's like when they say, I don't know, when a child leaves home, like you do feel it. You feel their presence even when they're not, like she's physically not in our house. But it's hard to explain, man. You have this weird telepathy, you know, and you don't really notice it until your kids leave home, you know. When they're in the house, they're always there. It's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But when they're gone, that you're like, oh, is she gonna be okay? Is she gonna be okay? You know what I mean? So, and, oh, I can get back. And it's I feel like, I mean, she a kid. If you have a child, you have a child for the rest of your life. There's no, I don't even like. I was raised with an open door policy. If you out there and you messed around and found out, you need to come home and regroup. Come home and regroup. You know, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. You know. Um. So it's, or if you need to, you trying to buy something. What you trying? Yeah. Okay. Keep the ramp of Snellville. We need Ronald Reagan Parkway. Hope they are. Um. But Ronald Reagan. Um. But yeah, like I was raised in like an open door policy here. That's why I'm kind of part of. I was raised in a, our kind of like, policy, you know. Like if you were like, hey dad, I'm trying to buy this house. Yeah, well, what you paying in expenses in your apartment? I'm paying such and such and such. Well, how about you just move home, save your money instead of spending your money on that apartment, and save your money and get a house. Stuff like that. Or you wanna? Oh, okay, well, you want to start a business? Okay. What's going on with your overhead? Okay, well, why don't you just stay home? If you can start your business from here, you know, you know, and like really, we wanted her to stay home, and she wanted to stay home, but she's like, I'm 18 years old, sharing my room with my little sister, which is an ego thing, it is what it is. We ain't paying for the apartment. She got scholarships and stuff like that. She got a gang of scholarships, so we're not paying for anything. She's not paying for anything, so okay, well, you know, but I don't know. She'll We'll probably have moved and she'll come home. We're probably gonna move closer. Um, and then after this first year, she'll probably be like, I'd rather stay home. You know, just knowing her. You know, um, my oldest son, he and my oldest son is pretty. My youngest son is extremely smart. He's another one where We ain't gonna have to pay for his college. He's gonna get a bunch of academic scholarships. We ain't worried about that. The kid's brilliant. He just needs to focus more. It's the whole ADHD thing. You know, but the kid's brilliant. Um, but he's kind of like he's he's already like, well, I'm not smart enough. I'm like, you are smart enough. You know. But he's like, well, look, I want to go to college anyway. He said, so I'm going to the Navy for 3 years. You know, so I can get the GI Bill, and then once I get out the Navy, they're gonna share an apartment and go to college together. You know, my youngest, she's 10 years old. She's still playing with dolls. You know, but we're trying to figure out that strategy was really, that was the strategy my sons came up with. Um, we haven't really figured out anything for our youngest. Even if she wants to go to college at all, so you know, I'm going to end this because I got to make sure I'm going the right direction in Google Maps. Oh, actually, cancel. Actually, I can just do this. Ah, gee, dude, what the heck? Gee, there we go. Sorry, y'all. I had to check out Google Maps. Um, what's going on? Let's say I can't see. Braden Pepper, what up? But yeah, the crazy thing that got me is moving all her stuff into her apartment. There was like no elevators at all, and she was on the third floor. I was like, oh, so um, that was a pain in the neck, having to walk all that stuff, and I wasn't the only one. It was this one dude, his brother. I said, man, ain't got no elevators. Woo! He looked at me kind of like, wow, like weird, like, oh, what's this guy talking about? I came back downstairs. He had gone up and came down. I came back downstairs. He's like, yeah, man, the stairs are rough. I was like, told you. In my mind, I was like, you looking at me crazy. I'm warning you, the stairs are rough. I'm warning you. You thinking, I don't know if he thought he was like a football hero. He used to run stairs. Yeah, yeah. All right, buddy. That joker said that real quick. Yeah, man. The stairs are rough. Yeah, he looked at me funny. He looked at me kind of crazy, like, yo, who you talking to? Okay. You'll see. Okay, scenic highway. Scenic highway. What's going on with scenic highway? Okay, turn right onto scenic highway. Okay, it's right there. Good. Target. Like Target. I know what this is. There used to be a stable. There used to be a horse stable. Y'all can't see it. It's a key. Okay, turn right. 958. Oh, I know what this is. I know exactly where this is. Oh, that's where I was. I must have been passed out. I know exactly where this is. I was tired. I was passed out. I woke up and okay. No, I had to go where I'm going now. I had to go before, but my wife was driving. I just fell asleep and woke up. Bing! I was there. So now I'm kind of like Google Mapsing it out, and I'm like, oh, there used to be a lot of. This is like Stone Mountain. See a lot of Klansmen out here. A lot. Then they all moved to Forsyth County, and then friends of mine, you know, they moved to Forsyth. They were like one of the first black families to move to Forsyth County. You know, um, the cops were cool. The people were jerks. Cops were cool. You know, cops were real cool. The people were jerks. You know, but they, you know, this guy, my, the guy, it's like he's got the personality where he's very patient with people. So it just kind of rolled off his, rolled off his back. He was like, whatever. You know, maybe it's because he's just got money like that, or okay, what's this? This is wisteria. Okay, maybe it's because he got money like that, and he's looking at him like, I got more money than you. I can buy and sell you. Leave me alone. Or he's just a generally friendly guy. It just so happens he's got a lot of money, but he's a generally really, really friendly guy. He's a good guy. Helped me out quite a few times, man. He's a good dude. And he kind of been through some things. He's been through some things. You know, he got a little thug in him. He's been through some things. He doesn't you wouldn't expect it. He looks like a grandfatherly kind of guy, but he's been through some things. You'd be surprised. You would really be surprised. Like I've met the most what you would consider straight laced people. Am I here? No, I'm not here. I'm in the next one. I am in North Side, Snellville. Nope. Okay, where am I at? All of this stuff is like extremely confusing. Okay. Thank God for a sense of direction. Ooh, right. Nice bend. Is it here? Or is it the other way around? Oh, there's that gazebo thing. Public parking. All of this looks like really confused. All this stuff looks alike. That's the problem. It all looks like. It literally. Is that it? I think that's it over there. Yeah, I think it's over there. You know what? Let me loop around. No, let me go this way. There it is right there. No, that's not it. Rock cool. Okay. It's right there. That's the library. That's the other side. Oh, it took me on the wrong side. That's what that is. It took me on the other side. I have to go through here and go around the other way. There's no way. That's the front. Yeah. The Grove. That's the front. It's only one way. That's weird. One way in and one way out. Yeah, that dude played for the Falcons. Oh, you're doing me dirty. One way. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull a bruta. Bruta. Yeah, that dude played for the Falcons. Yep, right there. These are nice. Mm. Whenever I see P2, it reminds me of this dude named P2 I knew. He used to have like the low cut Caesar, but he had like patches. He got shot in the head with a scatter gun. He got shot in the head with some bird shot. And the hair never grew back. We used to clown that joker. He was cool though. He didn't care. He'd clown back. P2, down with P1. I got shot with a scatter gun. We used to clown that joker. We had songs. We made up songs about him. Whew. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm out of here. I'll probably be streaming on the drums. Well, I will be this morning or later